this, I will be using another piece. Actually, this is the other side. Just because it's already 7 by 7, I don't have to cut another one. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's definitely 7 by 7 exactly. Okay, so if you have this type of healing board, use it to your advantage. You can always use it. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to make a close-up. Well, okay, I cannot make too drastic of a close-up because the camera it's on my iPad, okay? So I'm doing my best right now. Okay, so let's see. So from the corners, 1/2 inch that we need to measure, okay? I already have actually something marked here. So I wanted you to see, all right, here we go. 1/2 inch, so if all the way between this bar and this bar, we have 1 inch, that means then 1/2 divided by 2 is this bar. So between this and this bar, we have 1/2 inch, and the second half is between this bar and this longer bar, okay? So we're interested in the space between this and this, these two bars. This is all the way 1/2 inch. So it's very, very important that we're not counting from here, from the very edge of the ruler, because it will be wrong. That will be longer than 1/2 inch. So just be really, really careful, okay? Let's let the camera refocus. Oh, it cannot focus. Okay, right? So between this bar and this bar, we have 1/2 inch. Right, so this is what I'm going to do from the corner. Let me see how camera sees this. From the corner, you see, I'm making sure that this bar, not the edge of the ruler, but the very zero bar basically, is aligned nicely and neatly with the edge of the paper at the corner, or very close to the corner, okay? So that I can, and I'm actually always doing this like very close to the corner, right? Here we go, this is nicely aligned. And now I'm going to mark, okay, whoa, let's go all the way here. Okay, so that will be the mark at 1/2 point between two distances. So this is 1 inch, this is 1/2. So that's why I'm marking 1/2 here. And this is on one edge. So you need to also repeat that. I'm rotating slightly. From the same corner, you're going to mark once again. So you see now, this time I have to align the 1/2 inch, start from this bar, longer bar, that is 1/2 inch, and align this with the edge towards the corner. All right, and now again we're going to the zero bar and marking it. So you see I have marks. Let's see if you can see. Yes, I'm going to make them darker so you can see them really well. Oh, I'm pressing too hard for you, but basically these are the halves, okay? And now you need to do this on the other corner and repeat that, and have those marks at 1/2 inch from each corner on each corner, okay? And then it will make sense for you to connect them. So again, you see, I either align with this bar or with this bar, the edges, the end edges of the paper. Okay, and draw very closely usually to the edge. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, and this time I'm aligning. So this is not aligned. Now it's aligned with the edge. Half of an inch. Okay, now we're going, oh, I already did this here. Let's see, let's check if this is right. Yes, this is right. Half of an inch. So from each corner, 2 marks. Half of an inch. I'm making them a little bit more visible. Again, half of an inch and half of an inch. Okay, and now once we have all these markings, each mark, okay, we're going to connect. So horizontally you see like, oh, this mark goes with this mark, so of course I'm going to connect them. And if I do so on each edge, I will end up with a nice frame 6x6 within which you're going to insert. So you see, like, I'm making sure that it's the edge of the ruler is very close to these marks, and I like to see them. Okay, and now I'm connecting. Right, I would do this very delicately right now, because you want to be able to erase all the marks, pencil marks from the borders. Okay, let me see if you see. It's very faint. Okay, for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to just make this line a little bit more visible. Normally you wouldn't like to press that hard, but hopefully you can see. All right, you see? It's connecting. All right, and now I'm doing this. Well, I have to rotate, so each time I'm repeating this situation, I'm rotating to one side, on each side. Yeah, so now I'm having these marks together that I have to connect. The same thing. Let's make it more visible. Right, you see, we have another corner of the inner square, which will be 6x6 in this case. And let's repeat this. One more time. Well, 2 more times. Okay. And 1 more time. I just rotate and find the counterpoint on the other side. Horizontally, I'm looking for that mark and I'm connecting them. Right, so look at this. This is now 6x6 square, within which you're inserting all the color squares. That's that easy. You really don't need to any additional lines. As long as you have correctly cut out 1.5 by 1.5 each color square, then you don't have to worry. You will start gluing. You will start, actually, just don't glue too quickly. You will start with applying squares 1 by 1 by row, starting from this corner. Okay, and in the end, just please remember about removing all the visible marks in the borders. This is how you should do that. Okay, I think it should be clear at this point, but I don't know. This is a couple of hours to the end, and I really would like you to be a little bit more independent and embrace the skills that you have right now. They will be improving, and just finish the work. Okay, you should be fine.